We're live.
All good.
All right, good morning. Good. What is this? What is this?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pathetic.
Not good, Matt. Sorry, Justin. I mean to command you to get water. I just didn't. I apologize. See that, Dave?
That's good. Looking inward.
Thank you. Yeah, good job.
Jesus Christ.
Poor Milton Berle, Justin. Jesus, what'd you do to him? You're not the father, are you, Dave?
No, it's not. Okay. No. There's a lot of options.
Something I read. Okay. Somebody messaged me last night.
Yeah.
All right. Live Friday phone calls. 814-277-KIRK. I think that's right.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
There you go. Matt in Providence. First time here?
No, 814.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
First time?
That's what I said. 814.
Oh, I thought you said 817-277.
No, I said 814-277.
You got it right, yeah.
Best and the brightest.
Yeah.
These guys are rattled today.
Sometimes
There's
you
something
hear
going
it,
on.
dude.
Is there something going on back there?
No?
Oh, Matt said something. You guys seem rattled, no?
I don't know. Justin forgets the water.
Justin's never, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Justin. I'm sorry.
We had difficulty with the phones this morning, but
Oh.
that's good.
Yeah, we're good now.
They've since been corrected.
Justin had a great idea, so that's good.
What was that? Restart it?
I'm less secure on the internet as a human being, but
What do you mean?
yeah, it's like a security issue that we were facing. So
You mean like the LJ thing?
yeah, sure.
Yeah. With the porn?
Yes.
I think Dave is personally insecure on the internet because he came in here before the show, before you got here, for 5 minutes. He's like,
In this room?
Just so you know,
5 minutes
you know,
is a stretch.
the internet reaction to me ripping the paper is way worse than what I'm getting in person.
What are you doing?
Well, first of all,
you came
first of all,
physically in this room.
First of
physically
all,
came in this room to say that.
First of all,
He's rattled.
when we have a
He's
guest who
rattled.
hasn't been in the studio, right? It's been a long time for Matt. You want to make them comfortable.
You give him the Dave Cullen experience.
You want to make them comfortable.
Oh, wow.
And Matt and I have
That's pretty
discussed
nice, man.
this. I know I'm not a part of the team, so I'm not including any conversations. But when I was the help at basketball practice,
I don't think Matt was at that dinner either after
Matt and I
that.
discussed this a little bit, so I figured, hey, let's extend the conversation past basketball practice.
I can't believe you're here. Your wife is going to freaking pop.
Oh, she's ready.
I mean, is she in the car?
She's
What do you-
she's at the stage of pregnancy where she's like, hey, you know, if we have sex, it'll come faster. And I'm like,
You worried about hitting the kid's head or something?
I don't want to hurt that kid. He's right there.
Just put the tip in.
He is. I mean, he
Put
might
the
be
put
right
tip of the finger
there.
in. No?
Yeah, I guess I
Dave
could
will
give
do it, no?
that.
Absolutely. All day.
You'd volunteer
All
for
day.
it. That is like historic belly, though. Like,
Oh, it's
let's
insane.
fucking go.
She's ready. She's miserable.
Yeah, I felt bad for her the other night. I said this in the show. I didn't even think of it. Like, she was like this far away from the court
There was one play
with Gus
where-
on the fucking court.
Yeah, there was one play where I
Gus could
was.
have killed this fucking kid.
I was on our bench side on that sideline,
Yeah.
and I saw the play go past her, and I was like, I was about to ask her, maybe you should go back a row or two.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, fucking. Well, Gus. I don't think Gus hurt anybody except for himself.
Right.
I think
He went
And
down
some
on
feelings.
that high five hard.
he went down with Carlos too, with Cinema's dad. It's fucking unbelievable. Anyway, so the game, as you know, I told you guys before and what a leader. I told you guys before Portnoy Report or anybody moved up a week to July the 28th. So,
wait.
you know, yeah, I think sooner is better for us. I don't want to wait anymore. So we'll lay low for a few weeks and we'll practice a bunch in July and play. So we shall see. Rico's bitching and refs,
Yeah,
bitching.
He was rattled right now. And he's a good guy. This ref donated his time for
The Fatso
cinema.
or the other guy?
The other guy.
I was saying that he was going to throw the game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, wasn't he on the show yesterday talking about how he spoke to the ref, and the ref said I was
Rico,
rooting
you
for New
mean?
York?
Yeah.
Yes.
You were right. Did you see him at the tryout, or were you already gone by then?
I don't recall. With the groups being split
This
up,
guy
I didn't
was.
recognize him.
This is for today, Dave. These reads for Friday show.
Yes, because we don't have.
Shows next week.
Yes.
Okay. This guy was the biggest hardo at tryouts you've ever seen. Like, you were at tryouts, you kept your head down. 99% of people kept their head down. This guy, remember, he was like barking things out and he was yelling and screaming. He was a dick. Remember him, Justin?
I do, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy, I think.
Great guy. Seems like a great fan, but just the textbook like Minifan who just snaps and doesn't get the show
use
for a
the
moment.
whistle. Just hang yourself. just do us all a favor. Like, what are you doing? You seem like a nice guy, but
Great guy.
you want us to, because I was never going to pick him. I was always going to pick somebody connected in some form or fashion with the show. As I explained to Portnoy very reasonably, Matt from Providence used to co-host the wrap-up show with Blind Mike, and then he left the universe for a while, then came back. Some say conveniently for basketball. I'm not here to say that. And was a huge part of the win the other night. Right. So I don't know, but this guy, whatever. He's a loser. I don't care about him. Rico and Pat, he's still bitching about the bitching. My team, you know this. We're not bitching. 3 days later, we're moving on to the next thing.
I mean, even after you guys lost the first game, I didn't hear one person bitch about anything.
We lost.
I mean, they're talking about falls. My fucking shooting arm looks like it went through a meat grinder.
Yeah, show it.
Look at.
Can you show it? Go ahead. Look at that fucking thing.
I got down here.
Holy shit.
Yes, that's a no. By the way, for the record, that's a no call.
No call.
No call.
No call. Who did that to you?
I don't even know. It was fucking blacked out. I
Gus,
blacked out
but,
for half of that game.
Yeah, might have been Gus, but who even cares? But the point is, we don't bitch. Mutt had a big bruise. I got one on my back. We played the game. If we lost, I can tell you this: when it was close at the end, never did it cross my mind. If we lose, I'm going to blame the fucking refs for this. That was a war. Like, guys are going to the basket on both ends. I was fucking hacking the shit out of people, and we were getting hit hard. Like, there was no.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was. I thought everybody understood the deal.
When you did your little handstand, I had flashbacks straight to that breakdancer from Australia.
Yes,
You were up there.
I thought it was better,
weird
honestly.
Position. I was
Pat.
hoping there was.
Pat hit me hard. It was not. I think it was Pat.
No one got the still shot of that. That would be an unbelievable photo.
My head was literally my neck was about to snap. But look, I don't say the ref. Actually, the ref made the call there. So we move up to July 28th. So I am looking forward to that. What else is going on?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard any of Mike on with Menners last night.
I heard some.
Nothing over the top or anything like that. Nothing
of note.
Nothing really. No, it's good to hear that he likes the show still, so that's nice.
You don't buy that though, do you?
He's got to say things, obviously.
Yeah. I just think he's in the flow though. I think he's gonna be on less and less. He's moving. He's starting a new life. I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm happy for the guy. People, it's a good thing. I think. No.
I mean, isn't Alba kind of just putting him out to pasture?
What do you mean?
Just take him out away from the city.
Yeah,
kind of let him die slow.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, let him have a little air in his face, fresh air. The animals. They'll probably have a farm there, I would think. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Plus, as the eyesight gets worse, he's more likely to get hit by a car around here.
That's true too. That's true too.
Yep.
Yeah, him and Justin. What did he say anything at all?
I remember there was a specific feeling where I was like so excited to do the show on Monday, and I was like, okay, well, obviously, like that feeling let me know, like I'll still be coming in as much as I can as long as they'll have me.
Yeah, but he won't be. So that's
thank
the
God.
thing. Yeah.
Thank God for that. He's always welcome here. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be. How many times will Mike Geary be on this show in the studio, Dave, in 2026?
Ooh.
Over under. I'll set the over under, Justin and Matt. Right now he's saying what, Justin? Twice a month?
Yep.
Yes.
That's 24 times, correct?
Correct.
Yes, about.
I'll say I'm going to set the over under at 26 and a half.
Oh, way under.
Way under.
Way under.
Under,
Okay.
Justin?
Way over.
Way over.
Way over.
Way
What are you putting to that?
Like 45.
45 times. Almost 4 times a month. That's once a week.
I know.
Essentially with breaks and everything.
Yep.
What do you think?
14 and a half.
Yeah.
14 and a half.
I'm with you.
Something's going to happen.
Yep.
I'm going to say 6 times.
It takes it probably takes 3 months for him to be like, what
drive sucks.
What am I fucking doing?
Right.
You know?
Makes it sounds like he's doing a killing on this Patreon.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
I mean, good
Which
for him.
I'm sure you heard that news and you're like, holy cha-ching.
No kidding. Oh, I mean, listen, I'm a team player, but yeah. Well, I'm happy for Mike, I guess. I listened to some of it, and then John and Scranton started talking about like what's Mike's like vision for his like studio or something. I was like, I'm fucking out of here. I don't want to participate in this shit. Yep. What else?
Let's see here. Tim, the guys did just to update on the network. The guys did a good recap show. I thought that was great. Everyone who helped out. First of all, thank you. I don't know if I said that. I thanked them that day, but they did awesome in
Tim
terms of the
and
game. Tim catching
Ted,
all, with all that footage. Obviously Josh and James, Ted, Bobby, everyone did such a great job. Even Nipples with the scoreboard. Kane did Kane things. So it was great.
Okay.
All around.
You want me to seem like we're going to have the same crew back in July?
I think so.
Hopefully.
Wait, why are you saying that? Somebody in the air, up in the air, or no?
Well, no, I know for pretty much the entire team said they can make it, except I think Kevin from Bristol said he had vacation. So he's going to try.
Within that paragraph, though, he's like, I might be able to drive. So he's going to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any, he didn't respond. That was Mutt. Fucking drama queen. Did you notice that?
I didn't
Did
notice
not
it,
get. I think he's the one guy, Matt, who did not respond. So is he doing this fucking, call him up. I know he's busy finishing this thing. Call him up real quick. Because I am not, if he's going up to Maine for a week vacation, they do that every year. If it's that week, that Monday, you can drive from Maine to Connecticut, playing the game, drive back.
And I mean, he did just get attacked by another one of our teammates. So,
He did?
Mick and John, they kind of went after him a little bit. So I can understand him being a little
That's
upset.
true. I guess, but yeah. He's also playing for money. But I don't know what the price. I'm the go best I can, but probably a couple of $1,000 at least. I think he could use that.
I mean, you thought I was fired up the other night.
I mean, yeah, play for some money. What's going on?
Hold on, it's just not ringing yet.
I mean, that must have just been an elbow right there, right?
I think someone grabbed me from the outside and like ripped it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I feel like something gay would do.
Call failed.
Call failed.
Yeah.
He's not paying his
paying the bill.
That's inevitable. Really?
Is that kind of if?
I don't want to deal with his bullshit for a month. Like, he's playing in this fucking game. I don't care if they're.
That's not true. Like, can you imagine if you only take one vacation a year and then all of a sudden you're leaving?
What do you mean?
Like, you think that's okay for him to just leave vacation to come play one game?
Let's say he gets a chance to win $4,000 or $5,000 for a day. He's in Maine.
Different. I guess that's different.
He's every day from his vacation. His kids see him every day.
Yeah, it's
like
6
when we were
hours.
little. I don't know. What is your dad still alive?
Yeah.
What did he do for a living?
He was in the school department as a truancy officer in Fall River.
So he was working all day. So you'd see him like on the weekends or like late. Like his kid, Mutt's kids see him when they go to school in the morning. When they get back, he's there. Weekends, he's there. Summer, he's there every day. They see him all the time. It's a vacation for them. For him to fucking go all over the highway from Maine to New Hampshire to Connecticut. I think.
Yep.
It's even that bad a drive on a Monday in the summer.
Oh,
I'll be fine.
2.5 hours, whatever. But I mean, he leaves and he comes back that night.
Right.
Honestly, like in terms of like for Portnoy and from content, Mutt's kind of a must for this game.
I think so, yeah.
And just the idea of him hitting a shot is like, sort of that thing. Did he text you back or no?
Yeah, he said, I can't hear you, which it was never connected. And then I told him to call me.
Well, call him back. I don't. Why is he?
See, like, and I watched the game back the next day. I wanted to hear the call, everything like that. And I knew what happened, and I was getting off my couch every time. I got
we all want it.
Hello.
Yeah, you not respond to the team.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you? Hello. Hello.
I got you now. Sorry, what's up?
You did not respond to the team thread about the game being moved to July 28th.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, that's good. Worked for me.
Why didn't you respond? Everyone else on the team did.
Hold on. I don't know. I didn't think.
All right, goodbye. Your phone stinks. Goodbye, you idiot. All right, great. He's in. Works for him. Good. Let me text Portnoy. It works for
I
Mike.
can still do it on the 28th.
You know why Dave can't do it 8-4 is he's in Saratoga, ironically.
Oh, okay.
And then Whitney couldn't do 8-6. And I'm thinking, like, I love Whitney, but like, why are we moving this game around for Ryan Whitney?
Yeah.
So that means Dave will be distracted handicapping the
Oh,
races.
no, good. Dave will. Yeah, I can't imagine Dave's going to coach this team.
What are the odds that Dave just doesn't show up to this
Now, he'll
game?
be there. He gets the moment. He'll be there. But like, he's going to do like X's and O's. Like, we're going to have 4 practices before. If guys, if guys can make it, they can make it. If they can't, they can't. And then we'll be constant communication. This team is like this.
Yep.
I think.
Do you think you have to prepare a little bit more this time just based on the fact that New York didn't prepare at all and maybe they'll prepare?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we prepared a lot, but yeah, we'll be ready. Don't worry about us. We'll be ready. We'll be ready. Did you two have the number? We do. Do we have the call?
Yeah, they're all loaded up.
We'll take some calls.
I was asked yesterday by Austin. They want to see if if they can, with Rob, the production crew wants to make like a documentary style episode, kind of explaining Team KMS and the history of KMS basketball beforehand. They wanted to know if you'd be.
Take a big suck of my fucking joystick is what I tell them.
Okay.
They're Barstool. We're KMS.
Yeah, we got our own footage, by the way.
Yeah, but if they want to do it, that'd be great.
Yeah, we can send them
honestly,
that. Can we send them that footage, please?
Probably get more views.
Well, they did mention
put it on
like
the Barstool page for once. That'd be nice. It's this fucking Chicago friggin' thing. Jesus Christ. What's that?
they did mention like they would come to like practice to like film it and stuff.
They will?
So
Wow. Rob and the guys?
Is this like a little Trojan horse action? They're trying to get cameras in practice?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point, too. Yeah, no. Well,
I think Justin said they wanted to do like little player profiles.
Yeah,
to, like,
kind of
tell
like
who
explaining
we
the
were,
team.
like
you
how
got to
we
remember, like, you cut Clemmer, he bleeds KMS, right?
Yes, sir.
You cut Justin, he bleeds Discord and, like, Barstool. Like, Chicago and New York. Like, he's Chicago,
a
New York,
a little higher.
KMS here. So, I wouldn't be surprised if New York was throwing like $100 to fucking throw this.
Really?
Well, somebody, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't give them information, would you?
Absolutely.
That's treason. That's by death, right?
Yeah, take me out back and shoot.
Is treason still death? Is that, can you get?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you would agree that you deserve death if you do that.
If I like give them information on the team.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
If somebody you're speaking to in your life gives information to that team, death would be for them as well, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
think that's how
You
it
keep that
works.
shit quiet, right?
That's right. I try my best. I try my best.
That's all I
Kirk.
can ask. Okay.
Try my best.
That's all I can ask. All right. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I like Austin. Who? Rob?
I think, yeah, he mentioned Rob.
I do like Rob. We had our battles, but he's a good guy.
Oh, that's the surviving producer? Okay.
We had a good season 2 experience together. So,
Yep.
That's fine, I guess. I don't. But I want some slick-looking corporatized video. We're not that kind of team.
No, you want
We
a
don't
guy,
sell out. you
Gritty.
know? Yeah.
You want a guy behind the camera who looks for, used sneakers to take
Yes.
and keep.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't build off that. Sorry about that.
I could tell.
Yeah,
it
I was struggling.
It's been a tough week for you. All right. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. This is Bo Herbstreit.
Hey, Bo. How are you?
I'm doing well. A couple golf-related questions or comments, if I may.
Not a bad first day for the golf
well-
gambling guys. Not terrible. We're fighting.
I do have to say I agree with Freddie's birdies that Ben Griffin is an absolute loser.
Played well
I
yesterday.
hate the glasses.
Yeah.
Hate the glass. I hope he shoots 95 today.
I was happy the dentist shot 82 yesterday. I hated that story.
And is that Doc rating?
No, he shot 80. What the hell's the guy's name? Qualified. He's an amateur. He's also like a dentist, but they made it seem like he's like, he's like a huge prep golfer. Anyway, go ahead, Paul. I didn't mean to get in the way.
Yeah, he's never played golf before.
Right,
Yeah,
that thing. Yeah.
idiots.
Right.
So a question.
Matt Vaught.
Thank you. Yes.
Question about if you were to ever get clubs from Barstool and play golf again, what current PGA tour players would you want in a foursome with you? Are there 3 guys you like enough?
These
Or
guys
would
are
you go
all
the Freddie's birdie?
drips, like
and pick
current
3?
players. I couldn't even pick. Hovland, Ludwig, and I got to think about that.
Kuchar?
Could we go alternatively the 3 you'd least like to play with?
Oh, that's a good question. Rory, Tyrrell Hatton. I know he's lived, but his whole act, every time they swear, he's like, he's so crazy. And who'll be the third? I'll think about it. Why is Karen? Karen's like takes like selfies of people all the time. It's very weird.
I think she's, she's just working her
I
supporters.
guess you got a couple hours of freedom left. You might as well do what you can, right? According to you, Dave.
No, that's what I say.
She
Go
texted
out,
me
eat
today,
steak,
yeah.
have a drink or two. Who cares?
Hey, while we were on the last topic of golf with this caller, one question for you: how hard is Mama K trying to get on the golf gambling show?
Does she want in?
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
I've
she's
seen some stuff with
tweeting
that,
like
yeah.
crazy with her bets and
Yeah.
not going to be at the game on July 28th.
Oh, is that right?
Back to Mama I.
She's not going to be at the game?
That's what she said.
Why not?
She's on a staycation. Sounds like she's perfectly capable of making this thing.
Staycation?
Yep. Pathetic.
She even work?
Does she think going to the KMS basketball game is work?
Staycation? What? Jesus. I mean, okay. No tacos on the golf gambling show. That's a dick fest. Like, I am not interested in hearing some woman's gambling takes.
Wasn't
Megan making money. She's going to, drop the twins out maybe. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mama K?
yeah, her friend was with her that was at the game too.
Her
right?
mom, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Donna? That was very
Donna's
nice.
great.
Yeah.
Donna's
Yeah.
great.
Donna-
Donna has to come. If Mama I
She'll come on Bubba's mouth if he goes down on her, like in some elderly sex, right, Justin?
That's right. I bet Bubba eats pussy like a champ. I bet it runs in the family. I have some golf questions.
Is that Bo Bonner, you mean, or no? Or your sister?
No, it's not, I don't think it's my sister.
Okay, well, you're saying in the family. I don't know. Maybe she would do well.
Maybe she would. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't really understand golf too much, but
Sure.
how often does like a 3 handicap shoot like a 106?
I'd say it's pretty rare.
It's like almost as if
Almost, well, yeah. I mean, most, you know what most people do, Justin, so you know what a handicap is, right?
it's like the
Like a
lower, the
basic-
better you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Most people lie the other way.
Oh, they make their handicap.
Like if you're really good, like if you're a 4 handicap, you'll say you're a 9 handicap. So you get,
So you get a couple strokes.
if you're playing somebody, right, correct. So you have to be either insane or retarded or a backstabbing fuckwad to be a 3 handicap and shoot. What did he shoot? 104?
106.
Did you see that clip of all the shots? That was shot at Oakmont, right?
Yes.
But didn't Trent beat him?
Yes.
And Francis shot 91 from the
That's-
tips,
that's
which is
nice.
pretty impressive. At Oakmont? Yeah, poor Riggs. Jesus, what a loser. See him next week.
My other golf question is, I see people are up in arms that so the Open's been on NBC for a couple hours, but the start and the ending is on Peacock.
This morning was on Peacock. Isn't that is annoying. I mean, nobody has Peacock.
Trying to build a business here.
I get it, but nobody has it.
Well, they want people to have it.
But people are gonna be like, no, I think.
Yeah.
Peacock is not bad. Like they have actually pretty good movies.
I actually like and I like their what do you call it? Like the look and the layout and everything like that. It seems better than some of the other ones.
Well, we better start looking at other places.
Well, with recent news, we might be anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm hoping something's canceled, by the way.
The whole streaming service thing is such a farce, huh? They were like, "Oh, you're going to save all this money, and now you need 17 of them."
Yeah, it's like $300 a month. Yeah, it stinks. Go ahead. Hello.
Houston over Brunson all day. You're a fucking moron. UN Coleman.
Who's this? Sounds gay to me.
Quinlan.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
smell it.
Nice. That's right. By the way, your jump shot sucks too.
I thought I shot pretty well. I just couldn't make anything. The shot felt pretty good.
He didn't have a great night. I don't expect you to have a good night later in July.
Well, I make more in a week than you in the year. So, I mean, the life evens itself out, Tony.
Okay. All right. Have a good weekend.
See you. Dive AIDS. Goodbye.
Doesn't he have a parade to get ready for?
Yeah. God. Little loser. He would crawl to be on this team. Hands and knees.
Because he'd want to guard Gay Pat.
That's true. You can't dive AIDS anymore. So, whatever. Have chronic. I hope you have a tough battle with it. Hello.
There's not a doubt in my mind this guy's chick is a raging bitch.
Who's that?
Mutt. Imagine busting your ass working all day, and you come home to that sorry sack of shit, drunk on the couch, touching himself to young Sheldon. Tell this loser to get a job and make some shots.
What are you saying? What are you taking shots at his wife for? She's very nice. She's a saint, if anything.
I'm sorry, Mutt.
A little smug.
He's a little arrogant, but that's different. Some of us are like that. Why would you say that about her?
He hung up.
A pussy. You think he masturbates to young Sheldon?
I wouldn't put it past
And
it.
wouldn't it be the opposite? She must be an angel.
That's what I'm saying. She has to deal with this.
That?
Yes. God. He beats his kids, too.
All right, that was damning.
Yeah. You felt good about that.
I felt fantastic when that came out.
Maybe she's under duress.
Yeah, maybe. But she would kick his ass. 2 feet tall. Hello.
Hey, Skip. 7-foot guy from Delaware. How are you?
How's it going, pal? You didn't show up at the tryouts, huh?
Good. Well, you said that the guy had to be super tied into the show, so I didn't want to drive up 7 hours just to then not make the team, regardless of performance.
You were kind of a loose 7-foot guy from Delaware, Dave and Justin would be a loose connection. Like,
I would say he could have made that.
You didn't say that till after.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fair. How's it going?
I did want to though add some color to yesterday's conversation around Shaq's penis.
Yeah, sure.
So I think there is no really correlation between height and penis. I have a 7'2" brother who has
Jesus Christ
extremely yeah.
How tall are your parents? Are your parents?
My dad is around 6'4", 6'5". My mom's 6 foot. I have 3 boys, 6'4", 7'2", 7 foot.
Holy shit!
So Shaq is. So we're crossing out that he's tall. That's why he has a big penis. I can't. Okay, that'd be the only reason Shaq. I think would have a big penis.
I'm just saying. So like, my brother John, or my brother, small penis. 7'2".
Small.
I'm 7 foot, and I'm very well endowed. So
Is
there's
it
really
small
no correlation.
or small for
Small for
7'2"?
Like, yeah, so I mean, if he was 5'10", would he have a decent sized penis, or is it because he's 7'2"?
No, 5'10" would be just as tiny.
Have you seen it recently? Like, why? You seem like you're very confident about this.
Well, not recently, but like growing up.
I don't know if I could say my brother's penis size with any real
confidence.
Yeah. It's been a while.
You took a look at that dick, huh?
Me or Shaq or this gentleman?
This gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little too close for comfort.
Why not, Dave? I mean, Dave, we know you've looked at your brother in New York today.
I think you would flip that.
Well, actually, I'm not sure about that. Both are probably true. Interesting. Well, again, that's a very small sample size. Genetics?
Well, because like hands are like bones. Penis is not a bone.
Right.
Like feet is.
We have
bone.
argued that here before. Coleman thought the penis was a bone, if you remember.
No, and it's not.
Yes, we know that.
Well, certain animals it is, but not
humans, right?
Well, it's because people call it a boner.
Right.
But it's
You're
not.
Bone somebody.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
I can see that.
I would have to be willing to bet there's a correlation there. I mean, like
I would think so.
It was funny you brought up 2010 because
foot size, right?
I had a buddy at Salve that same year, so I spent a lot of time down there that summer. And one of his girlfriends from school slept with Big Baby Davis at one of the parties, and she came back all gloating, thinking everyone was going to be impressed, but it was more of concern.
Yeah. It's like Scalabrine or something. Jesus. Wow. Big Baby. Did you give a penis report or no?
Massive.
Yeah.
She, I think she said Poland Spring bottle.
Wow.
So
Jesus.
Yeah.
And yours is small, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very small.
I think mine is exactly average. Like, it's like the middle of every penis in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of videos on the internet where women say they want 5 inches. Like porn stars are like the perfect size. Is
Really?
5 inches. Yeah, they're not always about girth and size, like all that.
That's good. That's good news.
This is great news.
It's wonderful. Yeah. Okay, great. Hello.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah, me too. Hello.
Oh God. Oh, am I on?
Hello. What's going on?
I was just curating your sneakers.
Leave them alone.
I have. Well, they're encased. So I heard the talk earlier. I had to call in, of course, about Austin. Is Austin going to know to capture Mick while he's walking in and has to walk by Justin? Is he going to know to catch Kevin putting cream on his leg? Is he going to know to catch the tweaker when he's pulling shit out of that bag and putting it back in and pulling it out and putting it back in?
Well, I think
not.
I think we'll have certainly you directing and maybe them producing. Dave. Maybe they'll bring in their classier equipment or something, Justin. Though.
Yeah,
but you'll be behind the camera for sure.
Well, that's really all I'm looking for, just so I can get the behind the scenes.
Yeah, for
me,
sure.
It's like watching a show. I did have one question, Kirk. I don't ask for a lot, but I'm just curious. What have you done with the linen pants? And if you're throwing them out, I got a place they can go.
I think you
haven't worn those
pair
in like
of
2
linen
years.
pants, I think, went to the audience. Remember I chucked a bunch of them?
Yes, you did.
Was it Portland?
That's right.
No, it was the Wilbur. Do you know who you offered them to?
I know who they were offered to.
John Stewart.
Yep.
Yes.
He said no.
He said
He
no.
said no.
Not really.
Yeah. No, I don't want them. That's right. I'd kill for those linen pants again. They got to be around somewhere, right?
Would you say you got them Old Navy?
Old Navy. They're great.
Super sexy.
If you happen to come into if someone were to drop a pair off and you wore them for like a weekend,
I'll send them back.
and then left them in the
They're
dumpster.
yours. They're yours. They're yours.
Thank you.
No
Have a
problem.
nice weekend. See you, Matt.
You know he's dressing up a mannequin in his closet.
He's just looking at it. Well, people are very nice. They're loaded up, Dave?
Load up.
Hello.
Hey, so I've got a question for Justin. A while back, I think when things first sort of bubbled up with Mary, Kirk, you had asked, is Mary going to be in studio sometime next week?
She will be next week, probably.
And Justin,
when I'm in Chicago, she'll be banging on my desk, probably.
That's true. And she said no, or he said no. She's COVID conscious.
I think that was
and
a
nobody
joke,
really
I
dug into it.
I
Was
know,
that a
Justin.
joke?
I think I was reading sarcasm there, no?
Yeah, there was.
Yes.
Okay.
A lot of people,
I
you know
was
what,
just
several
listening
people,
and
not a lot,
catch
several people
that.
have mentioned that line to me. I was like, he was kidding, I think.
I think it was just me being like,
Well, the
oh,
masculinity tweet thing now throws everything in.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
That's what I mean.
Everything's in play.
Everything's in play. You were there. You were in that parking lot after, right?
Oh yeah.
For the chaos.
Oh yeah.
Again, it kind of brought the team together because we had a social moment where it was kind of loose. While Justin was, on the verge of, killing kids and
popping a
driving
vein.
in the Derby Plaza, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, well, a few of us just saw him take off across, run across the parking lot. We're like, what? We could
Yeah.
see you and Ron looking
Coach
at
is
the
calling
phone.
me over. What's this?
Great practice. All right. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. It's Alistair Doherty.
Oh, geez. Tough day, Alistair.
Well, I'm just on a range. I was wondering if you had any tips for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's tough to bounce back from 80. I don't think you're making the cut. My tip would be just, be nice. Riggs is your guy. Be nice to him. He'll give you the money, I guess, still. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, I mean, we had 12 or 14 beers last night. Talked things over.
Well, good. That's good. Then, yeah, hopefully you'll be looser tomorrow. Good luck. Hello.
You see, they're unveiling the statue at a preseason game.
Yeah.
Tom Brady
What
statue.
the fuck? Yeah, callers, hold on. They're loaded up right there.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, well, how much more? How much more? What's left?
Brady?
Yeah, there is. I mean, I get Brady's. I put Brady in my top 16 quarterbacks of all time.
Fair.
Wouldn't you, Justin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you wait a couple of years? That matters more. They just did this last year. They did the roast. You know what I'm saying? Patriots Hall of Fame. Why don't you wait till he gets in the Hall of Fame?
Why don't you do something for your fucking Hall of Fame head coach? Is my thing.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. They haven't done dick.
Well,
For,
they hate him.
Oh, they've done some things to him. Yeah, they've smeared him.
Terrible Apple documentary. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm with you, but that's never going to happen. But for Brady, well, it will happen because everybody comes back eventually. But don't you think it's too much, Brady?
I think this.
Give it 2 years.
There should have been a statue of Brady the moment he left the
why wasn't the night of the thing?
But also, was Bobby Orr there when they put the statue outside of the TD Garden one?
I'm sure he was.
Probably
But
was.
they don't make it. I don't think it's like the
Russell
biggest deal
was,
in
I
the
think.
world, is it?
I think so. I think it's a pretty big deal.
Do you think Brady has anything to do with it? Because it's kind of like continuing a string of every
loves
couple of months, something
loves it.
Brady comes up. And
I guess they have to do a
keeping him
preseason because he's going to be calling games, right?
That makes sense.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But even then, like, do it. I mean, you could just do it on.
I don't think he should be there.
It's beneath him a little bit.
It definitely is.
I would agree.
Yeah, just put it up, and then like when he's here for a game, if that
Rocky
ever
was there
happens,
in
take a
Rocky
picture.
3 when he got a statue.
Oh.
Some clever challenge in the fight, but still, yeah, I don't. Statues are weird. I don't want a statue of me when it's all done. Cancel that.
Shame.
Yeah, I don't know. Where would it go?
Oh, we already commissioned the Madame Tussauds thing for the museum, so Tim is already working on that.
That's good. Yeah,
Go with the Vail Co-op, right?
I guess it would have to.
Yeah.
Or, it used to be Madawaska, but not anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. One moment. Hello. That's the other thing, by the way. Like, they're like, 1 second, buddy. Where they're like, oh, because I listen to them, they're like, oh, Marty will play better. This guy will play better. Like, I can tell you, I'm not going to shoot. Like, Matt played a great game. Shot 5 of 21.
I had the worst shooting night I'm going to
So what?
have.
I was 1 of 12. Between the two of us, 6 of 33. One thing I can promise you, we are not shooting 6 for 33.
no.
He gives 33 shots, we're going to make 13, 14 of them, minimum.
Like Rico, that fucking loser. He's trying to come after me for my shooting percentage. It's like, dude, I had
Volume.
the worst night of my life. You had the best night of your life.
Same.
Like, that's not going to happen
We
again.
had the 2 worst shooting nights we're ever going to have. Literally ever going to have, and we won the game. So they keep talking about, we're going to play better. We're going to play better. That's for fucking sure. We're going to score more points. So, be ready. Hello. Hello.
781.
Do we think Mutt's going for this job so he thinks he can score some free tuition for his kids or something?
Somebody messaged me. I think it was, he was a huge Mutt hater. Huge Mutt. Maybe the biggest Mutt hater in the world, other than his dad, his brother, is Little People, Big World guy.
Oh, really?
He hates Mutt.
Oh.
He messaged me.
That's kind of a cunt, isn't he? He hates a decent amount of people now.
but
He's kind of turning into a little troll, no?
Hard to argue with him on this one, though.
All right, yeah.
Beats his kids, yells at his kids, teaches his kids about gambling, and hasn't saved a cent for college. The worst father who ever lived. Hard to argue that when you really look at it that way.
Yeah, but we don't get to see the good moments, the shining moments.
I've been around them. There aren't none.
They're not?
No, there are no good moments.
Well, he's taking his kids to a baseball game tonight. That seems nice.
Yeah, did you hear his take? There's going to be no traffic on a Friday in the summer going to Worcester?
Crazy.
He's going to be crawling on 495 in the Pike. Crawling.
Yeah.
There's just traffic everywhere.
Yep.
People are going to Connecticut. They're going to wherever.
Yeah.
Like, there's just going to be traffic.
But it's worth it to support the community.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very nice thing. Yeah. Be a huge boost for him to be there. Hello.
Good morning. Get time for 2 more golf questions, or you golfed out?
Quick ones.
Equipment. Riggs' score at Oakmont proves you don't need the best equipment to play a good round.
I agree with that.
If you're getting hypothetically, if you're getting a new, fresh set of clubs, are there certain clubs you're keeping in your bag that you just enjoy, that you're not
I have a
swapping
wedge.
out
Yeah, I have a
sort?
50 I'm going to keep. And I have a little hybrid I'm going to keep. Yeah. Just a good 180, 190 yard shot just to keep me out of trouble,
Sure, consistency.
Yep.
And then golf shoes. I'm not a guy who plays in spikes or even a golf shoe. Do you look down upon that when you're paired with a guy like that?
No, I don't. No. I wear Echoes. I don't wear spikes ever.
Really?
Nope. I'll wear the Echoes, or I'll wear the, what's his face sent me some shoes. The golf whore for the show. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. His daughter can eat pussy, Justin, if we're talking about that. Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
can.
No,
I think. What was that?
No.
Did you read Rick Riley's book? Does he have a case with those tweets about the TV show from Apple? You see that?
The Owen Wilson one?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be terrible.
But he's saying it's like a complete ripoff. I didn't know if you.
Oh, I don't know.
Literally down to the character's name, I think it is.
Is it the book Missing Links, the one he wrote years ago? That's a very funny book back when Riley was funny.
Stick is the character's
Oh,
name.
no. I'll watch it now because I really like that book.
Right.
Huh. Interesting. That book is about guys who play. This book came out in the late 90s, maybe? I could be wrong, Justin. And it's about guys who play at this terrible course and they're, buddies and they kind of break each other's balls. But the course is based on Ponky. The way it used to be. It used to be
a fucking shithole Ponky was.
It was the worst. Sports Illustrated wrote the story. I think Riley wrote it. The worst public golf course in America in Canton. Ponky Pog, is that what it's called?
Yep.
But they redid it.
I haven't been there since they did it, but everybody it's that place where everybody takes their first lessons.
Yeah, famous shithole. So
somebody at my bachelor party, not bachelor, somebody on my honeymoon on the bus to the resort told me that. And I used to use this stat because I'm legitimately retarded. That Canton, Massachusetts has the most golf courses per capita in a certain radius.
Really?
And I fucking bought it and used that stat for at least 15 years.
You're like Myrtle Beach?
I don't know why. It just
he said it with
true. He said it with such fucking confidence that it was just.
Okay.
It was released in 1996.
Yeah, I like that
May
book.
1st.
Milton's a store for men. There's everything you need to stay cool and look good this upcoming summer. Polos, t-shirts, shorts, swimwear. Summer and golf collections from Peter Millar, Faraday Time, Bahama Vineyard, Vine, Johnny O. How old is you have one kid now, right?
Yeah, she is about 2.5. Yeah.
Fun begins in a couple of weeks, though.
Yeah. That's when it gets real, I hear.
2's tough. Yeah. You're still even, so it's those first few months are going to... You don't know what you're having, you said, right?
We're having a boy.
Oh, you are? Oh, you did say
Yeah,
you're having a boy. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Names yet or no?
Benjamin.
Benjamin. Okay. Is that after anybody or no?
No.
Just like the name?
We liked it, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
If you're getting married, attending a wedding or graduation, Milton's Buy One Get One Free Suit event is going on right now. Mud is getting himself a free suit. Go to Miltons.com. The original sponsor of Kirk and not just KMS are great partners at Milton's. We got to figure out when we're going to be there too. Yes. It's up, but they're loaded up.
They are loaded up.
Okay. Hello.
Wow, I got a prep trivia question for you 1 week out.
Wow.
This might be unfair. This could be biased. I'm helping you out.
This is the commissioner, Jeff D. Lowe, who might be involved in this July 28th broadcast in some form or fashion. Maybe.
That the date change might have done some wonders.
Mama K out, Jeff D.
Okay,
Lowe.
here we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm only going to do it if she's on. me, Mama K, and Kane. Trio. Okay, so here we go. A little warm-up question for you.
Mm-hmm.
In the 4-year history of the Dozen Trivia Tournament, only one player has ever won every single bonus round, yet lost every single match. Who is it? Only one player has ever won every bonus round, but somehow pulled off the incredible feat of losing each of those matches.
I think that's a holy shit stat. I'm going to say Chris Clemmer.
That is exactly correct. Well done. Way to go.
Shit. That's how many times has he done that?
He is, I think he's 0-2. No, and actually, I don't think anyone's ever won 2 bonus rounds without a win. Period. In the
That's pretty hard. It's hard to do. 70% of the time you win. That's hard. That's hard to do. And the other good stat yesterday that Quiggs is the only player ever, Justin, to be undefeated in the postseason. He's 4-0, one postseason, and he retired. Or was kind of forced into
4-0. Robbie Fox, 7-0 all time in bonus rounds. You have I like Clemmer, friend of mine. You have a unbelievable task next week.
I have an unbelievable task now all the way through July 28th. I have Clemmer in my life next week, Clemmer in my life the week after, Clemmer last week, Clemmer now all the way through to July 28th.
Elated. I've had Clemmer in my DMs for 1 day, and I want to kill myself.
Really? Is he sending you stuff? No. Oh, Jesus, don't say God almighty.
He's going to look good next week, though. You and I can't confirm without spoiling. He's going to look really good on that.
Oh, he's going to look sharp. Set. I will say that. I like to make fun of Clemmer. He's going to look sharp. He will. All right, I'll talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
So can we clarify something about Clemmer? So
yeah.
He's, just so we make sure we get everything out. So you're just captain now.
No,
Coach Kirk?
No, I thought about this. He and Whitney are now the assistant coaches together. That's a good assistant crew right there. Yeah. I'm the head coach. Clemmer's the assistant coach, and we give him a figurehead general manager position.
I just want to make sure I address you properly.
I mean, you can't hire the guy who you outcoach to be the coach.
Right.
He's an assistant coach and GM. He'll do a good job, I think. He says he's going to come to a couple of practices, so we'll see. Hello.
Hi, Kirk.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I just wanted to say thank you so much for an incredible game the other night.
Mm-hmm.
It was better than fucking watching the NBA. They should take some notes.
Thank you.
I do have a question for you.
Sure.
Warren Zevon,
Zevon.
his last album
Zevon.
in 2003.
Sweetheart, Zevon.
Thank you.
No problem.
Zevon. Who were the 3 people that were on his last album before he died?
Well, I know one for sure.
I know you do.
Bruce was there for Disorder in the House. Yeah, he had a bunch of people, right? Because that was the last. That was the Wind, right? Was the name of that album?
Yes.
Trying to think. Zevon's last album. It was no. I was going to say Dylan. He wasn't there. Who was it? James Taylor?
He was. Yes.
Dylan,
yes.
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
One of the. Yep.
Who's the other one?
Yep. Tom Petty.
Oh, he was. Oh, it's a good.
Yeah.
You guys probably know the
And
song.
Don Henley is on there too, surprisingly.
Keep Me in Your Heart for a While is one of the people I think probably know the best, right?
I like Warriors, Guns and Money personally, but
I'm saying from that album.
oh yes,
Yeah.
that's really
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Thank you so much for everything, and you're the best. I love you guys.
Okay, there you go. Have a good weekend. Thank you, Mary. That was her, Justin?
Possibly.
You don't know that. She could be disguising her voice.
She could be.
Sure, everything's at play.
Your guess is as good as mine on these things, Kirk.
That keeps it spicy, though. What's up with you guys this weekend? Father's Day. Father's Day.
Yep. Chase graduates pre-K today.
Oh,
Congratulations.
maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
Well,
who knows?
Gymnastics.
Rip up that diploma.
Yep.
Stuff it down his throat.
Dance
Gymnastics. For Chase, that's nice.
Nope.
That's a big weekend for
Riley's
him.
got some kind of gymnastics performance.
Okay.
Dance recital. Jeff Lowe.
Is that for us or no?
Yeah, Jeff Lowe.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just got mutt breaking news. I hate calling in twice, but somebody just gave me some inside info.
Oh, go ahead.
With 2 days before the deadline, apparently Mike Manansky has not submitted an application to the University of Connecticut.
Huge breaking news.
That's
adding fuel to the fire.
That's unbelievable. Honestly, no, Justin.
I
mean, I
hate
also
saying
believe
because I risk him quitting on the dozen thing, but has not submitted it.
Do I know this source?
Can't say.
Okay.
Can't say.
I'll talk to you. Oh, sorry, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's stunning and not surprising. Stunning and not surprising.
That is so much time has passed.
He wants this job, but I'll try and defend. Good point. I'll try and defend him. Does he want the job so much that he's like trying his very best to put the best application till the last second? 2 days left. It's due on Father's Day.
He's going to come up with some gold on the last day.
He's going to find that voice.
Final score: UConn 45, Tufts 44.
Don't send that.
Maybe it was never worth it. Who's to say?
If he doesn't apply, that's pathetic.
Then he'll never apply to anything ever. If he won't apply to this job,
he's not going to work ever again.
Then he should just come out and say, "I never want a job."
Every family's get that uncle who never worked. You know, like that older guy. And you're like,
Yeah, but they usually don't look and sound and have a pretty promising original first half career of their life type thing.
How promising it was.
He was on the radio in a major market.
I suppose. Yeah, I guess for nothing. But yeah. What were we talking about before that? Oh, Father's Day.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you doing? I guess pretty low key.
I'm going to play some pickup basketball with some buddies.
That's what I like to hear.
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. Keep those ankles. Make
Take
sure
it
those
easy,
ankles.
though.
Don't sprain an ankle.
Probably
No
get
injuries. Can't be any
probably
injuries.
get that approved. Not a big deal.
What's that?
Whatever. I don't want to
Approved?
I don't want to start any trouble.
You guys have to play basketball, Dave.
Listen, you got a big game, so you should keep the team alert to what you're doing out there.
Take the
progress
calls.
reports.
The calls.
Are you cool if I know you said you're busy the next couple weeks, but if a couple of the guys wanted to get together, and are you cool with that?
Sure. Just let me know though. I may do it. Keep me in the loop. I may show up.
Yeah.
Where are we thinking?
I don't know. I'll look at it where everyone lives, try to find something central.
Yes. Let me know. I'm in. Yeah, even if it's outdoors. What?
Just a great attitude.
This team is. You have no idea. You weren't in that room.
I know I wasn't.
I think Tim McCann was filming the pregame.
I don't even want to bring a basketball.
Yeah.
Conditioning.
I like that.
Conditioning.
I like that. A nice run this morning, 5:30. I was out there running.
Hell yeah.
You think fucking Pat was out there running? No, he's puking probably. Mulcahy? No chance. Ken Jack? No. Crackhead? No. No chance. No chance. Hello.
Hey guys, was gonna call about Blind Mike, but I just gotta say, Mudd is such a piece of shit. That breaking news.
This is who I think it is, or no?
No, it's not who you think it is.
Oh, it sounds like the Martini guy. No, Max.
No,
Not-
a little bit.
No,
It's not
Close,
okay.
close, but yeah.
Go ahead.
no, I call it somebody else. But I wanted to talk about Blind Mike.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really happy for him.
Mhm.
I love him in the show. It sucks if he's going to be on less, but I was thinking this week. It is kind of funny. Like I'm assuming he had to get a mortgage. He didn't, take all of his Patreon money and just dump it in some land and a construction team. He got a loan, and so he went to a bank, and they said, "What's your income?" And his income, I'm guessing, maybe he gets some disability from the state or something like that, and a Patreon. And the majority of the subscribers of that Patreon are fans of a show that he is now leaving.
That's how we do it. We have guys on the team that don't
made
go
me
on the
chuckle.
show. Yeah, this is how it works. Yeah, I know. Mike was. Somebody mentioned this. Mike was
I'm not,
very.
not trying to get him in trouble.
No. Mike was very sensitive about something the other day. Remember, Dave? We got him triggered on something.
Well, he's been triggered a lot lately, but I don't really.
We'll break him. We'll break him before September.
Yeah.
We can do that.
I mean, first of all, his significant other works. She's in on it as well, so I don't think
He
he
was
has
fucking
a problem.
lawyer.
I'm just.
I thought you weren't on. What side are you on here?
Well, listen, there's things to go after Mike about, but his finances don't seem to be one of them.
It
Listen,
seems
let's
shady.
be fair.
Seems shady to me. I'm just. It's worth an investigation.
If you really want to know, go to the Reddit. They've already done this to Mutt.
That's
they
true.
Went to the county clerk's office.
They did. They got
know what his
numbers.
mortgage is. They got him.
Yeah, good. Okay, fine. It's very important information. Yep. Hello.
857.
857.
Kirk, good morning. Dr. Charles Nichols here.
Hello, Dr. Nichols. How are you? Oh, yes. How are you?
A few Dave Koenig criticisms, if I may.
Sure. I mean, good luck finding him, but yeah.
Looking inward.
Well, first of all, I believe he's half a fag, but that's neither here nor there.
I would round up myself, but yeah, okay.
I don't see how you get that impression, but go on. It's all right.
Yeah.
In a 9.5 days?
Yes.
With that Jew beak, please.
Well, I mean, again, Dr. Nichols, you are very between the homosexual slurs and the anti-Semitism.
It's tough.
No.
Kirk, I believe his retardation has been bringing down this show. Very
Okay.
slowly.
Okay. You gotta be a good call. If you're gonna do it, you gotta be good. You gotta be good. You gotta be good. If you're gonna throw those words out there, you gotta be funny. I'm all for it, but you gotta be funny. We're at the brink of like World War quietly. Here,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying, but we got a couple of countries, and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah.
What happened to the Iron Dome? Because I saw missiles landing.
Yeah, right. I'm usually, you know me, I'm like, I don't want to talk about this, but like I see Iran, like, yep, we're not fucking around. I'm like, well, okay. And Iran's like, yeah, fuck America. I'm like, this does not sound great. I
just saw
know.
they put out a tweet. They're like, remember, we did not start this.
Yeah, Trump has sent some crazy thing out today where he's still gonna have his birthday party tomorrow while the fucking world's blowing up. I don't know.
Leadership.
Yeah, I suppose.
Are they doing that? They were saying he was going to spend like $15 million on like a presidential parade for his birthday. I haven't heard anything.
I think so, right? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, but well, it's
Huge
not
protest in Lexington tomorrow too, by the way.
No Kings.
Yes, no
It's in
Kings.
Providence too. It's all bought and paid for.
It's
There's
everywhere.
Signs on the highway exactly the same in Providence as they are up here. Yeah. It's
And then we get that senator getting dragged out yesterday.
Yeah, it was a nice look.
Which I mean,
he didn't identify himself though. You charge
I can, you know me, I'll rip Trump. I have no problem with them doing that. Like the guy charged in there. You make it seem like he's like George Clooney. No one knows who this fucking guy is.
You think that cop is getting orders from Donald Trump? Like, shut
And
the fuck up.
but he was pushing back at the cop. Like, just cuff him and stuff him. That's
He wanted
what I
a
would say.
moment. He wanted his moment.
Yeah, he got what he wanted. Right? He was
Absolutely.
acting. Yeah. All right. Back to real world. Hello.
Hey, Kirky, I'm going back to basketball talk real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What would the late great Peter Minahan have to say about that missed free throw at the end of the game?
Oh man,
I know. How
Car ride home? Are we doing extra shots or something? Or
I've already, now my
staying in
legs
the
are back.
parking
I've already
lot?
taken some. I made 2 after that foul. I thought it felt good. All night it felt good. It's weird. I'll be better. I promise you I'll be better. I'll be in that. If I'm in that, I don't think I'll need to be in that spot because we'll be up double digits. But if I am, I'll make them. I can promise you that.
True. Hey, and then just one more thing on the topic of bad fathers. Remember when Dave said he wouldn't take his kids to go see Puss in Boots because of the content?
Harry Minahan's
hey,
favorite thing,
dumbass.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
What you did in front of Chase ripping up the paper was way worse than whatever was in that fucking movie.
Don't agree with that, whatever. No, I don't agree
the
whatsoever.
state needs to take away the
I've
his
been applauded.
kids.
I've been applauded by that move by people.
I think Dave's...
You are infected by being, what do they call them, kimps out there? Is that what they're called? The people
starting
who
a
suck
petition.
off podcasters?
We
everywhere
need
they
to
go.
sign it.
Nope.
I could use more of that.
Have the
I got
state
community
take away
that
the
hates
kids.
that.
That's true,
Jesus
but yeah,
Christ. Leave him, this guy's
I'll
got
get
one
more
guy. Leave him
Healy
alone.
involved.
Yeah, get
the
more
state
Healy
police
around.
involved.
That's fine.
What a pussy eater, right?
Get her involved. These
Right,
kids
Justin?
need a loving family.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm sure David would really be devastated if he didn't have any kids in his life. He could just sit around all day and watch, walk around, watch TV.
I would be devastated. I would be. I can't joke about that. I can't do the comedy podcast routine when it's about my kids and family.
Sure, I apologize.
Yeah.
And you know what?
There's a line I crossed.
I'll look inward for a
To
second.
the caller's first point, not to make you feel terrible, but I had a barrage of text messages from my father after the game. Oh, he was so critical.
Of what, me?
No, me.
Oh,
my
you
dad
played a
was
great
like,
game.
Yeah,
You played your heart out.
So I never lived up to the expectations. My dad was like
He was a good player, right?
He was a Massachusetts, like a great
Yeah.
in Massachusetts.
You played. Where did you play at?
He won a state championship at
Yeah,
Durfee.
yeah.
He
played at college?
He played at URI.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. What years?
78 to 82.
Okay.
He played in he was like a star in one of the biggest games in Mass history. It was
Yeah.
Ronnie Perry versus
Yeah.
Durfee.
Lexington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, great player.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Ronnie Perry, sure. But
So I never lived
there's
up
no
to those
dad that wasn't like,
expectations.
geez, you played hard?
I played hard.
No, I know you did.
Oh,
I'm
did
saying.
he say
Yeah.
that? No, he was like, you looked fat every time you went near the camera.
I mean, yes.
You won the game.
Yeah, we won. We won. My dad would have been not happy with my shooting, but he would have said, "Hey, you eliminate the shooting, which is a lot. You and I play good games,
Yeah.
but we didn't shoot well. That's okay. There's room for improvement."
I mean, I'm most proud about the clamps I put on Mulcahy at the end of
Definitely.
the game. That was
Definitely.
huge for us.
Locked him down.
Right.
Well, have him come to the game.
Yeah, he wants to.
Good. Is he a good grandfather?
Great grandfather.
That's what happens. The hard ass dads become soft grandfathers.
Yep.
That's every time. That's your Jack Cullen name.
And
you ignore your grandkids.
And me, apparently.
What do you mean you?
What I'll become.
With who?
Well, I'm the hard ass dad, apparently, ripping up papers. So for my grandkids,
Chase
I'll
isn't
be
going
the
to get an
softie.
erection. You scared him so much. He's going to be afraid of life. He's not really.
It's really horrified him.
You
Things
ruined
are,
him.
Yeah.
Well, he's so Justin. How sensitive is Dave about this? Huh?
Haven't seen Sonic 25 times since that day.
So sensitive on this.
Dave, let me ask
I'm
you.
just defending it.
Going in this.
I'm proud. Honestly, it worked. So I'm proud of it.
How do you know it worked?
Because I know. In the moment, he stopped. He thought about it. He recognized that he probably hurt somebody's feelings.
How about spanking his kids?
That's horrific behavior from a parent.
It's crazy to admit it on the air. I will say that.
2025, for God's sake.
Jesus. Yeah. I mean,
Brutal.
God.
Dave, if your daughter was 5, would you do that to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
All right.
I would.
It's called her a bitch before.
I forgot. Yeah.
Comedy though.
Yeah.
It's a bit satire.
Comedy podcast.
It's like Tires. That show. Very funny.
Right.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on Spaceballs coming back?
I mean, I'm kind of whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm happy Rick Moranis is in the movie again, I guess, but it's going to be terrible. Mel Brooks is going to be 99.
I know.
Oof.
Actually, Spaceball's a little overrated.
I agree.
It's I get the joke. It's Star Wars. Yeah. Hello.
Kirk, it's Dan. What's up?
Dan, how are you?
Good. I'm just getting ready for the big tournament. Being an invitational.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're in?
Yeah, they got me in there with Robbie Berger.
God damn it. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I lobbied for you.
You did? What was your case? What did you say? Dan, that was a rule. That's not even a joke.
Are you watching the...
Dan, what the fuck are you doing?
Dan, come on, man.
I'm watching the U.S. Open, Dan, yes.
I'm rusty. Right. Are you watching the U.S. Open?
I am, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Course is hard, huh?
It's tough. You take part every time.
Harder than Justin.
Yeah. Harder than what, Justin?
It's harder than Justin at a Bluey live show.
Harder than Justin at a Bluey live show. Yes, thank you, Dan. Call back again.
Patrick Reed, Albatross.
That's true. You're right, Justin.
It's hard.
Oh, you know who? I think somebody tweeted this out this morning. I noticed it was the first thing I noticed from that Francesa video after the show.
Pig.
I think it was DEC who tweeted this. Clemmer
Throwing
walking
elbows.
right by Francesa, and yes, is that the same video where he kind of like almost looking like he's going to nudge him to get out of the way?
I like that. No,
yeah, I guess if you're looking at it from the basketball perspective,
of course.
yeah,
You should be knocking him out.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know if that's what was on Clemmer's mind at that moment, but
Are you trying to what?
I like that you think like that.
What do you think he was on his mind?
It's just like he just didn't give a shit. It's just like,
yeah, fuck him. Who
guy
cares?
who claimed he used to worship. He's just kind of like,
Like if Ordway wandered in here, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Well,
you know,
that's my first time seeing Francesa out of the booth, and he looks a little bit like Ordway.
Yeah, he's a short.
the
I
exact
mean, we
same
love
way.
him.
Ordway's way more put together than that.
And Glenn is Glenn, you know, he's been checking in the team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was into this. He watched the game. Yeah. Oh, he's into
Awesome.
I was gonna say if Francesa's gonna be there, I think
That's
it's only fitting.
Portnoy enemy too. Yep. Oh yeah, we're bringing them all.
I mean, we got to get Ordway on the call a little bit. I think a little guest spot.
We can't with Josh and James. You can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. He can maybe do a pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah, halftime show with maybe with Mutt. Hello, I can't believe Mutt hasn't applied yet. That's wild.
That is huge news.
Kirk, John Sears from the Kegos.
John, how are you?
That's you teed me up here. I was going to call about who's the worst father: Kenny Zuckerman, Victor Malone, Bill Taylor, or Mike Manansky.
Sure.
But the fact that he hasn't put in this application, it's a PA announcing job. Like if he wants to get it perfect, guess what? Like if you mess up on the field, you don't really get to correct it. You know, you don't get to practice. You're calling it as you go.
Yeah, that's
like that. They probably want to see. They probably want to see it. Like, hey, give us a quick 20-second bit of something. Get it back to us.
It is strange. It is weird. He hasn't. What's your theory, Justin? You're a Mutt reader.
It's one of those things where I think there's probably some deeper down mental health stuff.
Insecurities. He's worried about rejection.
Yeah,
he's not going to get the job. But like,
and it's such a niche job that they've gotten 75 applications of people who sent it literally within a second of posting because they have their reel ready.
But he wants it.
Yeah, he needed to be ready quick. Yeah.
I guess.
No, he doesn't want it. He still thinks he can be like middays.
He can't. That's never going to happen. That's not going to happen again. It's never going to happen.
And also, this is a better job than that.
Well, it's more money.
But
I'd rather do it, honestly.
Do it, and then also if it leads to like a professor doing something.
Yeah, you get right. But that's the thing. Get your foot in the door one way or another. Like it can't hurt.
I mean, UConn already has their guy. There's no way they're not UConn. There's no way they're not looking at these tapes.
Thank you for coming to today's game. Please arrive home safely.
Yeah. I think they've already made their choice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I've hired people in the past, and you're looking at them as they come in.
But these people know us. Like they were hired. They were waiting for this. Like they trust me. They know us, and they're fucking like Mutt's just not doing anything.
So now he's just embarrassing you and Jeff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Excellent point, Dave. Guys, have a good weekend.
Thank you, John.
Now, have you by any chance talked to Danny Hurley about what we got going on?
I will confirm this. The 2-time national championship coach saw that basketball game.
Really?
Yes. I will say he was impressed with the effort.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Marge. Is that Marjorie?
Yeah.
He was impressed with the effort. I think maybe the shooting, not so much, but the spirit, the effort, and the victory, yeah.
I was a fan until he left URI, and then I kind of had to be out on him.
Yeah, it's true. He did bail on URI. I guess it kind of worked out.
Left us high and dry.
Yeah. Who's the coach there now?
Miller.
Sean Miller?
Yeah.
The old.
No, his brother, Archie Miller.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
You think Mutt was kidding yesterday when he asked if Will was ordering kangaroo off menu?
I swear to God, I didn't even notice that.
I forgot about that, too.
I think I just kind of guessed. I wasn't even thinking. No, he was definitely not kidding. Well, Will ordered that dinner that Colin tried to burst into in Arizona. I think he did he ordered off the menu and got an Australian. Do we have his number? Can you call him quick? We called him before, right?
A kangaroo or something?
I forget what it was.
That went one ear out the other.
With him, you can only listen to so much.
Well, I think David in Maryland had a good tweet of several things he brought up yesterday.
He had a good day yesterday. He had a good day yesterday. He was strong. I saw somebody, maybe Ziggy, was like, people wanted this guy banned from the show. And he used the whole Mutt experience.
That might have been it. That might have been what I saw.
Yeah, the whole Mutt experience. Hello.
In the back, they just have
Kirk.
kangaroo in a
what's up?
freezer.
So one thing that the producers, they're just so lazy. I mean, Grant, I'm no fan of Grant Horvat, no fan at all. But he took your side on the 4-shot versus 5-shot controversy. How have they not pulled that video for you?
Well, I don't care if he did.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you send it? I don't know. Yeah. We don't follow Grant Horvat's every move.
He's also an asshole. I don't care if he took his side in that.
All right, fair enough. Mutt's also a loser. Thank you.
That's true. There you go. 1 for 2.
Saved it.
Horvat's come up on this podcast so much that he's all over my feed now. Never sought him out. Never looked for one thing.
Same. That's why it is, right? Like it's just this endless. Same with the other guy, Robbie Berger.
And I'm seeing this guy Beeve too.
Who's that?
He's some golf guy. He was going after Riggs for his
for
score,
the,
and then
right.
I think it was Cons was getting back at him.
Oh God,
yeah.
Keep away. Every tweet now for me is either Grant Horvat or just some girl's boobs.
A lot of those.
Yeah.
I don't really get.
I get you to come in 30 seconds, and I'm like, don't click it.
I get
Just
the appeal.
refresh. Just refresh.
I get the appeal of like a Chicklets, right? Playing other athletes or things like that. This whole thing of like Bob does sports just playing each other.
Oh, how boring is that?
Why is that something
Endlessly,
people
right?
want to watch over and over again?
Does great though, so I mean, good for them. I don't get it. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. This is Josh from Pittsburgh.
Mutt guy. Another Mutt hater. The phone
Kirk,
calls are it's just all about hating Mutt.
Kirk, I swear to God, I was not going to call about Mutt.
Josh,
today.
1 second. I'm going to give you Josh, 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to give you a pause.
Please. Of course.
Even the one guy in the team that other teammates criticizes Mutt on shows. What is it? You like him, right?
I love Mutt. He's great.
Yeah, I don't. Dave?
I love Mutt.
Justin?
I love him to death, but I think maybe people think that like.
But we got to stop. This is a sickness. We have to stop. I'm the leader of it. It's just collectively we have to get there and say he doesn't want to work because like I was talking to Jeff yesterday. Jeff's like, think of how hard Mutt's going to play with money on the line. And he was like, wait a minute, he won't even care because he doesn't want to work. Like he's the one guy who doesn't care, but yet he gambles all the time. I don't know. Josh, go ahead. I mean, you're not the person to end the sickness, but go ahead.
Yeah, Kirk, if it's a sickness, I'm stage 4. I got a couple days left.
Fucked.
My fucking God. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to call about Mutt today. I had a little bit, was going to call in congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
One of the greatest moments of my life. I was
ours
in tears
too.
watching, so thank you for doing it for cinema. Now all eyes on the next game. But Mutt, like, he hasn't applied yet.
Yeah.
That's it never fucking ends with this guy. Have you got him? Has there ever been a human on earth get a guy more job opportunities than you have for Mutt?
No.
I mean, like you have fucking what's his name, the kid in the wheelchair, Ted. Or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's offering him a job at Lowe's. You get the PA, you get Barstool, fucking be on the biggest podcast platforms in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And like even yesterday, like someone threw out the idea of him umpiring. I mean, it's extra cash. So
but we keep doing it. I get you. Yeah, I get you. Thanks for the call, Josh. We do this. He doesn't want it. Stop. Fucking Port Oil offer him a job. Like we got to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 players in the game played 10 minutes or more.
Wow.
Only one player in the game did not attempt a shot. Who is it?
Mick took a shot. Pat Ford took a shot. Right?
Yep. They both didn't play 10 minutes though.
13. Oh, you're talking about both teams?
Both teams combined.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Both teams. There are 13 players in the game play at least 10 minutes. Of those 13, 12 took at least one shot. This guy played 27 minutes and did not take a shot.
Holy shit.
Wow. Had to be on our team. No,
not
on our team. No.
Nope.
Jetski?
Nope.
No, he
Jetski
took a shot.
6 shots, 1 for 6.
How many shots at Hubsteak?
0.
Wow. I was thinking that.
He got that kind of time though.
27 minutes. Yeah. He played a lot.
That is
It's Rico's
maybe a
point.
bigger indictment on Clemmer than the Rico situation.
Hubbs actually played pretty good
But
defense.
he said it. He said, "I'm a defender and
Hubbs?
a rebounder." Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on one of those shows and
He had
said
2
that.
rebounds. I mean,
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman. But yeah. He's a good kid. Took a couple elbows. Tough kid. I'll give him that.
I'll tell you what. I thought I had a couple of rebounds, and then you said 15.
You had 15.
yesterday. I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, Jesus. You had 15.
4 turnovers though.
I had the ball a lot. 15. I had 6, and Ron had 5 rebounds for us. So yeah,
Ron's rebounds are great though because they're ones that like you're not like expecting him to get it, and then he'll just like run out of nowhere.
yes, 2 offense. Yeah, 2.
Yeah, he sneaks through.
By the size of that team, one more stat. They're much bigger than us, right?
Oh yeah.
They had 6 offensive rebounds. We had 9.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
That's the difference right there.
Yeah, we had 1. You had 3. We had 1, 2, 3. All 5 of us who started had 1, and Coleman had the basket off the offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what. My family loves beanbag Ron.
Really?
My in-laws were watching the game, or my sister-in-law, and her kids have been running around the house screaming, "Beanbag Ron!"
Energizer Bunny. Hey, that was after the free throw, right? Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I just wanted to call and ask if you had any thoughts on Rico on the show saying that he slid into Cinema Lord's girlfriend's DM to congratulate her. It sounds like he's trying to get the old Brijol wet, if you know.
Jesus.
To me, but
scumbag.
I mean, Jesus. I guess the body. I mean, the body is probably officially cold. I guess, right, Justin? Or
on his wedding anniversary.
Oh,
on his
really?
Scumbag.
Oh, I can't. I cannot imagine his intentions were impure. I'm sure he was trying to be nice.
I don't know. I heard it was a dirty message.
No. Is that what the DM stood for from Rico?
Something
No.
about taking a bite out of a 25-pound ass?
No. Certainly not. No. Rico wouldn't do that. I can't imagine. He messaged her?
He said it.
How do you know it was her?
He said, I don't know. Well, she did have, I think.
I retweeted her, right? Yeah. I'm sure it was very nice. Yeah. They were very nice. But now they're big. Stop bitching. Like, stop fucking. You lost. We've lost 5 million games. We never bitch. Oh, it's not right.
I'll tell you what, it was amazing seeing how, like, special that was to Cinema's family.
Yeah.
They were, like, the whole game so into it.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Who's the one wacky guy with that family? Who's the older wacky guy? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
uncle or something?
He was like yelling.
Yeah, he's
good
talking
guy though, right?
Yeah. We see him at the place and stuff.
Definitely Portuguese as hell. I could tell that.
Yeah, for sure. Omaha Steaks, Justin, the world's best steak experience. 4th of July grilling plans. All new smash burgers. Fan favorite, my favorite, the filet. USDA certified tender. Grass-fed, grain-finished beef. Perfect flavor. Choice for steakhouses, professional chefs around the world. Use my name, Kirk, at omahasteaks.com. KIRK. 50% off site-wide during their 4th of July sale. And for an extra $45 off, use my code at checkout. That's another $45 off, 50% site-wide. That's a steal. Go right now. Get fired up for the 4th. omahasteaks.com/Kirk. Do it for a great deal. Your dad's going to like it. Your brother, your boyfriend, your father, your son, your whatever. omahasteaks.com/Kirk and get that great deal right now. Hello.
Hey, fellas. Rael Cormier here. How are you?
Hello, Rael. How are you?
I know we got to move on from the basketball, but as a fan, I got a couple thoughts.
Sure.
People could say this and that. Kirk is this. Kirk is that. Kirk is the greatest motherfucker on the planet. To do what you guys did was just unbelievable. And, like, I'm not trying to get emotional, but, like, to see Cinema's family so happy, for a couple hours. They're dealing with absolute hell.
I'll tell you something.
And for you guys
I
to do
swear
what
to God,
you
this
did,
is true. His father told me it was worth it.
Yes, I kind of agree with him. I mean, that was.
I was surprised, but it was an emotional game.
Listen, he said it. I believe you. I mean, that was unbelievable. It was one of the greatest things ever. I was going to ask you. We got to move on to Game 3, so I'm not going to ask. So we'll change it up. But if you win, when we win Game 3, you have a nice Chicago audience. We got to do something in Chicago. Pizza party, something when we win Game 3. I was going to ask for this week.
I'll be in Chicago next week. The people in Chicago office hate me, but I know I have my Chicago fans. And we'll do something. We'll do something at some point.
Pizza party.
I don't think it'll be a pizza party necessarily.
I like that idea.
It was almost better than the celebration for the win in a way. Was that timeout with 9 seconds left when we were together and we knew we were going to win.
Yeah.
We were just alone, all of us, for like 30 seconds, and everyone was just kind of like.
That's what you said. I was like, should we foul?
Yeah,
Should we foul? I didn't know what to do.
Right. I was looking at you like, did you know? Do you think we were up 3?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I was like that. No, that's a great idea because Marty will bank it in or something.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, like the caller said, it was like when we came in out of half, I went up to Carlos and I was like, hey, I think Nick had his hand on that ball when it went in. And he grabbed me by the shoulder. He's like, go fucking kill him.
He was into it.
Oh, yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah, that locker room at halftime we ran in there I was like, we're good.
I mean, what a note to go in. I mean,
hell yeah. That shot, stop bitching about that shot, dude. Shut the fuck up.
I have another angle that my wife actually got from the bleachers. It's out of my hands when the whistle goes off. So.
What happened? Did I hand it to you and screen the guy or something?
Honestly.
You just ran them into me?
Danny Hurley couldn't have written it up better.
Yeah.
But Danny Hurley. I mean, you got the pass.
Right.
You handed it off along the sideline. And the second I caught it, I just like flipped it up.
They're bitching about that. Like, I'm with Pat Beverly. Like, shut up. You bitch about that shot? Bitch.
I'll tell you what, made me feel fucking great to see Pat Beverly go.
Yeah, he was impressed. Speaking
of wide eyes, you see gay Pat's eyes in that game?
Yeah, he looked a little bugged out.
I don't know if he was on poppers. I don't know if he was,
I think he was
doing a little MDMA in the
He might
car
have been.
ride.
He does drugs. I think he'll say that.
He looked freaky.
Yeah, for sure. Hello.
Hey, what's up, fellas? Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Hate to pile on Mutt here, but I got a Mutt story. Yeah. Remember a couple of weeks ago when you guys were talking about the boxing match that he was out at? With
the Lennox Lewis or something? Am I saying that? Am I thinking right?
Nah, yeah, it was Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
I was there, and I met Mutt. And it was him and that Stiz guy. So then I went up to my room, went to the sports book, and guess who's sitting front row at the sports book?
Are you
serious? Yeah, so I go and I hang out with him for a little bit, and when you make a bet, you get a free drink voucher. And I think he had just gotten his issue, and he was not drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So he was giving me all his free drink vouchers, and I think I had 15 free drinks that night.
That's a good story. Nice story. Yeah. Free, of course, but still nice. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you.
Trading one vice for the other.
Yeah. Jeez. Hello. One or two more. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, how's it going?
Good.
Just want to call in and say, given that all that Dave has put you through on the Unnamed show, calling it anti-Semitic and with that, it's kind of poetic that you get to coach against him and play against him in the town where the Ville Co-op is, given its sister city.
That's true. I didn't even think of that. That's a good point. Maybe we'll some representation from the sister city in Germany for the game.
It'll probably help Nick.
And you get to take some
true.
money out of his greedy little pockets.
That's true. That's true. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I'll say about Dave. He'll pony up the dough. He recognizes it that there's kind of no lose, no win for us.
Any more discussion on that or no?
A little bit. I'd prefer to. We'll do it in person, Chicago next week on Unnamed. I think we'll have a purse negotiated at that point. Nice. I hope. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, Captain Lou Albano.
Hello, Lou. How are you?
I'm good. Question here. Out of all the druggies that you've seen come through KMS, is jet ski in the top 5 of most strung out?
The most strung out person in the history of KMS is the guy who called the tennis thing with Mike and
Scott.
Yeah, but he's a legitimate heroin.
There's a redemption arc for him somewhere.
Yeah. Was he worked up about that?
Yeah,
he was very worked up.
He's a huge fan.
Yes, sure.
That was stellar book.
If being a huge fan, then you shouldn't be worked up about it.
I know, but you know how these guys go.
These jokes about anyone else.
You know how they go.
He's back though. He's clean.
He loves the show. He's clean as ever.
Okay.
He wants in.
Well, let's quit while we're ahead with him. I think.
I don't think anyone, unless you were on the court, you wouldn't know that jet ski was just like disrespecting his own teammates. When you smacked that ball out of his hand at halftime, he kept screaming, "I'm not like the rest of these guys.
Yes.
You don't want it with me." So he was calling the rest of his team fucking pussies.
Yes, yeah. He was worked up. Jesus Christ, jet ski, relax. Again, not a content guy, right? The producer, right?
Yeah, but he's but
the
he's
lowest rung there is.
Ways,
I guess. Hello.
Hey, Matt from Providence might have to put the gun in the holster for Game 3 if you guys are going to win. He was jacking in Game 2.
He's making some shots. What are we supposed to do?
I don't disagree with you totally.
But they're gonna guard him harder in Game 3.
We'll believe me.
Terrible shots.
Trust me, we'll have a game plan. Don't you worry about that. We've got me, Ryan Whitney, and Chris Clemmer. 3 enormous brains working on this.
That's exactly who you need. Gun in the holster, Matt from Providence.
Yeah, shoot.
Pass the ball.
Yeah, keep shooting. Volume shots. I'm going to shoot just as much. I'm going to make shots. We need, again, like we always say, a Pat Ford or a Mudd or a John. John Warren was the guy, I guess.
Yeah, that was a
huge shot. Huge shot. We need, some of those. I don't think we can score 30 points again.
Yeah, no.
I don't feel like that's going to get it done. So, we'll see. Hello.
That'll do it.
That's it? Okay, good. What else? Next week we're not here.
No.
We'll be here. Yeah, producer shows have to still go on, obviously.
Oh, you're doing that? You're doing that fucking thing again?
Return.
Right.
Oh,
Awesome.
great.
Goddamn
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Looking inward.
Sorry, when? Wait, first show Monday?
Probably. We're going to be here, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Predictions for will we put the fact that it's me aside? Will we get to the Final Four?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You think so?
Really
Easy.
like your team.
Easy.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want
Clemmers
to say that.
do.
I mean, you got to go through. Frank and the Frankettes are not.
I mean,
easy
it's back
team.
to winning ways for the Kirk Minahan show. Let's
That's
be
true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, it's a good point. You should be there. You be the pizza party in Chicago or having a Tuesday night.
I'll be at the Final Four, obviously.
Final Four is a week. 13 days from now, a week from Thursday.
Yep.
And that's it. We're going to do a show. Whatchamacallit?
Yes, I forgot the name. As long
Cheeky
as you make
Monkey?
It.
Is that
As
what
long
it's
as you
called?
make it. If you don't make it, that's
Yeah, it'd be tough to do if we don't make it. I'll be in such a bad mood.
Yeah.
Cheeky monkey.
But I think it's
the basement?
called something different. Yeah.
Oh, it's called, whatchamacallit, right?
Lucky Strike, I think.
So it's downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, that'll be fine.
Is it the same day when they're filming like Ryder Cup stuff?
Well, they'll be done. That morning. So then it's in Massachusetts, so it's
okay.
So we'll drive back. I guess. I don't know who's in the. If I'm in it, who's in the Ryder Cup? Who could conceivably be in it? Dan, Dave, PFT, and me. Right? I don't think anybody else is in it. I don't think. So I mean, they'll just ship us back, I guess, or whatever. So we'll see. I had no clubs at the house yesterday. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. They just texted Whitney that and then nothing.
Nothing. Texting Whitney that. People treat me like I'm a fucking animal. I
was surprised they didn't ask you to get fitted first. Like, go take your measurements.
I hate that shit. Just give me clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
You adapt to the clubs?
Yeah, I'm an artist. I don't like. Yeah, you give me a couple hybrids and a couple of wedges, I can score. Okay. Not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Anything else or no? Anything else show related?
Have they announced? This is random, but have they announced what Deion's sick with or anything? Or are they just saying he's
Deion Sanders? Oh yeah, he has something, right?
Yeah, I haven't seen them updated. They just said he's been sick for a while.
Not particularly concerned about that. I mean, I hope he's okay, but I did see that. I don't know that. I don't know that.
Yep.
SimpliSafe, simplysafe.com. SIMPLI safe. There's no safe like SimpliSafe. I have it. If you're looking to protect your home, SimpliSafe is there for you. AI-powered cameras, live monitoring agents detect suspicious activity around your property. Best home security system again in 2025 by CNET. 4 million Americans trust SimpliSafe. Number one customer service by Newsweek and USA Today. $1 a day to protect yourself at your home. SimpliSafe.com/KIRK. Get 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and get your first month free. No safe like SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe.com/KIRK. Well, let's call them out one more time because we're not going to be on the air until this fucking job. What will his excuse be here? The game?
Trying to get it perfect.
He's focused on the game.
Perfect, yeah.
And now
the game was Monday. Is the stupid mutt stack up?
I didn't get the email.
Hello.
Is the mutt stack up?
Editing right now. Editing.
We got a call on the show today, Jeff D. Lowe.
Yeah.
And he said that he talked to sources. You have not yet applied for the UConn PA job, and the application is due in the next 2 days?
It's due on Sunday. It'll be on time.
Is it weird that it's due on Sunday? Due on Father's Day Sunday, a job application or no?
No, I have most of it done. I have to attach the files and stuff.
Oh, yes, but yeah.
But I will be putting it through. Yeah.
Do you feel like Matt was just saying you think it's disadvantaged doing it late, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel that or no?
There's no disadvantage. What's the disadvantage? I look at them all. I've already talked to some of the people making the decisions. They know I'm applying. I'm not some random person, so I don't.
Whoa!
No, it helps.
Wow.
No, it helps. It helps.
Regular Sean McDonough in more ways.
Like John said, it's the Kirk and Mutt show.
Oh, shut the fuck. It helps. It helps that your fans tag me on social media. I would say that. But what hurts me is that they're looking for someone with, as I was told this week, actual PA experience. Which I don't
really.
Know, so that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Okay. All right. Well, okay.
Well, do they know about this dozen?
I'm sorry, Coach. What's that?
Do they know about the dozen in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I guess I could use that as a reference. A couple weeks, but that's a good point.
What's going on in golf? Anything?
I'm still at. I want to apologize for not responding to the group text, Coach. I apologize for that. You are the coach, and I should have responded.
Go away. Okay. Yeah, everything's a bit. It drives me crazy.
Due on Sunday.
Yeah, but does that mean what times? Like midnight?
It's just not reality, though. They can say,
no, Matt's
look
right.
at every review.
If they found their guy or their girl or whatever already, they're done.
Yep. And God forbid something happens. Life happens. So
yes.
it's like,
yeah. Like, why wait? Why why would He said how long? When was that initially? That tweet?
Gotta be a month.
Easy a month. Yeah, has to be, right?
Worst
call it a month.
3 weeks minimum.
Yeah, it feels like it's 2 months, but call it a month.
Yeah.
That should have been there 4 days later. Yep. Been the first one in with all this momentum.
Yep.
PA experience, he's got no chance.
Got to have that reel.
No chance. Yeah. What's that?
Had to have that reel ready.
Yeah.
Ready
he's just finding out they want someone with experience.
Yeah, he's fucked. He's fucked. All right. So, yeah, next week. So then we're back the week after. I'm at the Ryder Cup, though, potentially. I'm gone that week. We'll do something, I guess, the end of the week and the beginning of the week. And then the week after that, the company's off, right?
Yes.
Quiet 3 weeks on this show, I think. No.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, good for you guys. 3 weeks off, critics are saying.
Producer show takes a while to produce. We prep topics.
Yep.
I know people don't think that, but it takes a while to get that. You know.
Okay. You have guests in for that or no?
We've talked about it, but I don't know yet. Okay. I think Justin and I are just better suited to do the show alone, personally.
Really? So you want Mudd in here or something?
There might be an occasion where we ask Mudd.
Okay. Well, I think it's worthy. If it's newsworthy, have somebody in.
Yeah.
You know, treat like you would the show. If something's interesting, bring them in for a bit.
Right.
I think. What do I know?
Yeah.
All right, Matt. Always good to see you. Yeah. Let me know about whatever in the next. Cause I think we're looking July practices for the end of July game. I think, which is not that far away.
And we do have to find. We'll work on that. We got to find a new facility for you guys, which I would think you want to stay consistent, right? You probably like that you were going to the same place every time, right?
Yeah, and I think it should be a central spot for guys. You know, in Rhode Island, Cape, and Southern. You know, yeah, I think that seems fair. You know, for Mutt and I, then we, you know, it's 45 minutes for everyone or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that seems fair, no?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So next week, you might get something from Chicago just from the podcast form. I think it seems like there's an issue when what's the deal?
It's when we go live and they make us live stream it, meaning you're sending your feed.
Right. So we probably won't do that. So if you get something, you may get 1 or 2 shows with
like a Sunday night recording you used to do, where you recorded and then released it. Right?
We can handle. I'll handle it.
Sorry.
Thanks, Dave. Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, Jesus Christ. Anything else from you, Justin?
No.
No. Okay. Well, happy Father's Day, Dave and Matt, and to
well.
Bill
Thank
and to
you.
Bubba.
You too.
Thank you very much. And we will talk. You'll hear from me in Chicago in some form or fashion. I will say that, and we will talk to you then. Goodbye.